As an experienced journalist with an innate curiosity for untold stories, I am drawn to the hidden narratives that often lurk beneath the surface. Gary Coleman's Untold story epitomizes this fascination, offering a glimpse into the enigmatic world of Hollywood's forgotten tales. From the eerie shadows of an abandoned house to the chilling mystery surrounding his untimely demise, Coleman's life unfolds as a gripping mystery novel, ripe for exploration. Join me as we embark on a journey to unravel the layers of his legacy, delving into the depths of his career, dissecting the circumstances of his mysterious death, and unearthing surprising revelations about his net worth. Through this exploration, we hope to shed light on the true essence of this remarkable icon, Gary Coleman. Gary Coleman was born on February 8, 1968, in Zion, Illinois, USA. His early life was marked by health challenges, and he was born with a congenital kidney condition called nephritis. This condition stunted his growth, resulting in his diminutive structure of 4 feet 8 inches, 142 centimeters, as an adult. Despite his health issues, Coleman showed early signs of talent and charisma. Coleman's breakthrough came when he was cast as the role of Arnold Jackson in the hit sitcom Diff'rent Strokes, which aired from 1978 to 1986. His portrayal of Arnold, a precocious African-American boy adopted by a wealthy white businessman, endeared him to audiences worldwide and catapulted him to stardom. His catchphrases, "What you talking about, Willis?" became iconic. During his time on Diff'rent Strokes, Coleman became one of the most recognizable child actors of his generation, earning numerous awards and accolades for his performance. However, his success on the show was overshadowed by legal and financial troubles, including a highly publicized lawsuit against his parents and former business advisors over mismanagement of his earnings. Following the end of Diff'rent Strokes, Coleman struggled to find success in Hollywood and faced personal challenges, including health issues and financial difficulties. Despite these setbacks, he continued to work in the entertainment industry, appearing in various television shows, films, and commercials. Off-screen, Coleman's life was marked by tumultuous relationships, legal disputes, and financial hardships. He faced several legal issues, including arrest for assault and disorderly conduct, which further tarnished his public image. When Gary Coleman's time on the show came to its end, he had a hard time finding more acting gigs. He went on to appear in films Party, A Carol Christmas, and Midgets vs. Mascots, and on TV series like 227, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and Baby Bob. Although he started off his career on the right foot, he was born with a congenital kidney disease named focal segmental glomerulosclerosis. The combination of the condition and the medicines taken to treat it limited his growth to 4 feet 8 inches. American actor and comedian Gary Coleman was once hailed as one of the highest-paid child actors of his time during the 70s and 80s, but his fortune soon declined as he grew older. As early as age 10, Coleman's career kicked off after he was cast on Diff'rent Strokes. His success on the series earned him both fortune and fame, and he was able to start his own production companies, as well as enjoy a thriving acting career. On top of that, Coleman faced some financial and legal issues that led him to sue his parents and former manager for misappropriating his $3.8 million trust fund. In 1993, a court ruling conceded him almost $1.3 million, but 6 years later, Coleman filed for bankruptcy. By the time Diff'rent Strokes ended in 1986, Coleman had to turn to his trust fund, which was said to have contained an eye-watering $18 million, but an 18-year-old Coleman only found $220,000. As a result, Coleman filed a lawsuit against his parents and agent for mismanaging his money. Then, as a growing adult, Coleman found it difficult to land roles like he did when he was a boy, and soon he ran into financial troubles. Coleman battled depression following the betrayal he faced and revealed he attempted suicide several times. Acting work became difficult for the one-time superstar, and he had to find work as a security guard to survive. In 1999, Coleman filed for bankruptcy to the surprise of his fans and followers. He he was embroiled in numerous legal issues that had their toll on his mental health. His many challenges got the best of him, and he soon became known for his temper. He was once charged for hitting a female fan who had requested an autograph from him. He was ordered to pay the hospital bill of the victim, but his assault did not stop there. He was later charged for hitting his girlfriend, Shannon Price, who he secretly wedded. Unfortunately, things did not end well, and they were embroiled in legal issues. In 2003, Coleman made the bold move to run for the office of the governor. He was reportedly amongst the list of candidates who ran against Hollywood legend Arnold Schwarzenegger to be governor of California. In the end, Coleman finished in 8th place and was said to have been left bitter by his failed political ambitions. However, it remains to be known how serious he was about his ambition. In 2007, Coleman married Shannon Price, an actress he met on the set of a 2006 film called Church Ball. Their age difference was of 2 decades, and their marriage was a tumultuous from the start to finish. A year after tying the knot, the couple went on the show Divorce Court to try and save their marriage, but to no avail. They ended up divorcing that same year, but ironically, they still lived together. In 2009, Shannon was charged with domestic violence and disorderly conduct, and a few months before his demise, it was Coleman who pleaded guilty to domestic violence charges against Price. Coleman suffered a brain hemorrhage after he fell in his Utah home in May 26, 2010. His ex-wife Price had been upstairs in the master bedroom when she heard the commotion and went to check on him. The 24-year-old explained to paramedics that she immediately called 911 after she found Coleman on the floor, bleeding profusely. The former child star was rushed to a Provo, Utah hospital. The actor was taken off life support the next day after being conscious and lucid. Although his condition looked hopeful, he quickly worsened. Then, on May 28, 2010, Coleman passed away from a suspected brain hemorrhage, and Price told his doctors to take him off the life support machines. Despite the heartbreaking situation, Willie and Sue shared that they did not have any animosity towards Price and her decision, as the couple reasoned she was young and inexperienced. However, they did feel that they were robbed of the opportunity to say their final goodbye to their son, as Prince did not call them after his failed fall or before he was taken off life support. Furthermore, the Colemans told the Associated Press that they found out about his condition, hospitalization, and eventual death through the media. The one thing they had hoped to do before his passing was to reconcile with their son. Their relationship became estranged before he turned 18 and sued them for mismanagement of his finances in 1989. Despite the family's tumultuous past, Willie and Sue assured the media that there was a love between them before his passing. Coleman had even written a few loving letters to them throughout the years. Willie told the media that he would reread the letters from time to time, and Coleman would always send the messages with, "Hey guys, I love you guys. I know you love me too." Although his parents might have been sure of Coleman's love, Coleman's co-star, Todd Bridge, revealed that Coleman had wished to exclude his parents from his will, as he had done so for almost 2 decades. Bridge, who played Willis on the beloved sitcom, revealed Coleman's wishes after Sue and Willie sought to have custody over Coleman's remains so they could bury him in his native childhood home in Zion, Illinois. At the time, Bridge told Entertainment Tonight that he had no plans to go against Coleman's dying wishes, and remarked that there was a reason why Coleman had not spoken to his parents in 23 years. Due to their estrangement, it is no wonder that Price, who married Coleman in 2007, was signed as his medical agent in his advanced medical directive, so therefore could make decisions regarding his health on his behalf. After his death, Price came forward and explained why she made the hasty decision to move Coleman from life support. She did not want him to end up like other people who have suffered devastating injuries. Price made particular references to Parkinson-stricken Muhammad Ali and the late coma patient, Terry Scavavo. In a TMZ video, Price remarked that doctors told her that it was his prognosis would not be good if he recovered from surgery. She explained that doctors informed her that if he did have surgery to remove the damaged area of his brain, he would not have been the same, adding that he might end up like Muhammad Ali. She also reasoned that he wouldn't have died sooner or later from his condition, so she decided to take him off life support sooner. She had thought of Shkavabo's case when making the decision. Shkavabo was a patient who had spent years in a coma. Her husband fought legal battles to get her off life support. Price did not want to do the same, or a similar outcome happened to Coleman. Price emphasized that she did not want people to think that she did not care about the late Coleman, and was hurt by the accusations that she had caused his hospitalization and wanted him dead. Despite her reasoning, Price was met with criticism after her decision in 2010. Many believed she went against Coleman's living will, stating he should be kept alive unless he was in an irreversible coma for 15 days. In his will, Coleman advised that he should be taken off life support if my condition is incurable, terminal, and expected to result in my death within 12 months. Furthermore, he should be removed from life support if doctors diagnosed him with a coma for 15 days and found there was no reasonable possibility that he would gain consciousness. However, a spokesman for the Utah Medical Association stated that a patient's family member's wishes had more weight than what is displayed in a living will. Mark Fotheringham explained to CNN that a living will could not trump a family member who wanted something different to be done than what was in the medical directive. Although some outlets and onlookers were skeptical of Price's decision, Randy Kessler, an attorney, told the Daily News no one expected any wrongdoing. However, a question of the appropriateness of Price making the decision was raised. Coleman and Price secretly filed for divorce in 2008, citing irreconcilable differences. However, it seemed the couple was engaged in a romantic relationship at the time of his death, as they were living together. Furthermore, during battles of his estate, Coleman's estate was left to Price and a business associate named Anna Gray. Price filed documents that stated she was his common-law wife, despite being divorced. Coleman's legacy lives on in his famed Diff'rent Strokes character, and despite the troubles that came with his passing, there is no doubt his presence is continuous mourning by his loved ones, fans, and friends. My dear viewers, next we invite you to explore the house he owned until his death, a mansion in suburban Salt Lake City. Gary Coleman, the late actor, renowned for his role in the television series Diff'rent Strokes, resided in a notable residence located at 892 550s in Santa Quinn, Utah. His house, often described as a 3-story mansion, holds an estimated value of $315,000. Despite its grandeur, reports suggest that the interior of the house reflected a rather sparse living environment, according to sources cited by the National Enquirer. The living space was notably devoid of furniture. It's a stark revelation about the living conditions of a once beloved television personality, shedding light on aspects of his personal life that were less publicized among the sparse furnishings captured in photographs that were appear to be a whip and 2 artificial Christmas trees. These peculiar items, still adorned with decorations, offered a glimpse into the peculiarities of Coleman's household. It's a snapshot, frozen in time, revealing a blend of the mundane and the unexpected within the confines of celebrity life. The photos taken in May 2010 serve as a haunting reminder of the life Gary Coleman led within those walls. Despite his fame and past success, his living situation hints at a certain complexity and perhaps even a sense of isolation. Cars in the realm of the late Gary Coleman's. A Saturn Sky is about $32,000. This sleek machine boasts a 2-liter 4-cylinder engine, although some reviewers note its modest power delivery, which peaks at 4,800 revolutions per minute, high level compared to the 7,000 revolutions per minute limit. However, compared to the MX-5, another competitor on the market, the Sky offers more interior space and a feature that many drivers find attractive. Its exterior equipped with optimal trims, including chrome versions of the 18-inch alloy wheels and rear spoiler. although one is so refined it's hard to come by, visible in promotional materials. In contrast, the Dodge Ram requires a larger investment, around $54,000, but it offers significant power and comfort. Under the hood is a powerful 6-liter V8 engine that produces 410 horsepower and 429 pound-feet of torque. Ram doesn't skimp on technology either, equipping its heavy-duty trucks with cabin features that rival those found in luxury vans and SUVs. The upper-level Longhorn trim exudes luxury with wood strips and decorative gold accents. On the dashboard, doors and gauges, even the Longhorn logo is meticulously hand-applied to the wood on the rear glove box door, marking the truck's status as the forefront. Functionality is key to Ram's cabin design, providing intuitive control and abundant storage solutions for the discerning driver.